That's crazy. Hello? You ready?
Hi, yeah.
All right. What's your name, babe?
My name is Queen.
Okay, Queen. Where you calling us from? Where you live?
I live in Vegas.
Vegas. How old are you, love?
I am 27.
27. Is somebody behind you? Who's that?
Yeah, my friend. she
Okay.
loves you. She will put me on the show.
I love you too, girl. What's your zodiac sign, babe?
I'm an Aries.
Aries. You have any children?
I have two,
How old are your two kids?
2 and 3.
Two and three, both by the same man?
Yes, I was married.
When did you get divorced?
Like 5 months ago.
Now, are you illegally divorced? Because, ex-husbands been coming on my show blasting their wives.
I'm
So
legally
does your
divorced.
husband know that y'all divorced? It's a divorce
Yeah.
divorce.
He has a whole girlfriend. We're like legally divorced.
Because you saw what happened to Veronica, child. Her husband will call me up. Said they got mediation in April, child. All right, so you legally divorced.
Yes.
How many years were you guys married for?
It would have been 5 this year, so 4.
How do you get a girlfriend already? I mean, you just broke up 5 months ago. Y'all been separated.
We were separated for a year.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living, Queen?
I work in foster care in the county at the county.
Okay. So we got so both of your kids are by your ex-husband, correct?
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. So we got Queen Vegas, 27, Aries, works in foster care, mom to two, 2 and 3, by her ex-husband. She got divorced 5 months ago. Why'd you guys get a divorce?
I just think we weren't really compatible. We got married super young.
Okay. How young were you when you got married?
I was 21.
21. Okay. All right, Queen. What kind of man you looking for now, girl?
I'm looking for someone who's a protector, provider, someone who's sweet, like gentle, like genuine, but is not afraid to cut somebody out over his girl. Hello. And so, yeah, I'm just looking for someone who's also into God as well. Yeah, and just loves on me, sweet on me.
Okay. Now you said protector and provider. What does provider mean for you?
Where I can just be in my soft girl era. I don't have to worry about anything. I will always have a job, but just knowing someone has me without me asking, is what I'm looking for.
So I'm
Period.
assuming would you desire to get married again?
Yes, for sure.
So do you want to? You said you always have a job, so you're not saying you want to be a stay-at-home mom.
No, but I want the option if I wanted to, because I am gonna be a therapist. So that's my like career path, and so I would love to just have my own practice and be able to go in when I want to, and not because I need the money.
Not because you need the money.
Yeah, but because I just want to help.
That's because you want to help. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Let me ask you the question again. So you said you would work,
Yes.
but you don't want. Are you going to pay bills?
I don't want to pay no bills. I know I have to.
Okay, so
But
you want to. So okay, you want a job, but you want a job that would just take care of the things that you desire, but you don't want to pay any bills. So you want a man that. I mean, you do come with two children, 2 and 3. So you want a man that would be willing to take care of you and your two children, and you just have like a miscellaneous job, but nothing that would be to the point where you got to take care of the household.
yeah, and it's not a requirement. Like if I it's not a requirement. Like if I will always have a job, so if it is like where I need to pay, I will, but I would love to just be able to just do what I love without having to worry about anything.
Was that the dynamic with your ex-husband?
No, he was broke. And he
Okay, so
wasn't a
basically you
protector,
asking
he wasn't
for.
a provider. He was nothing.
So just to be kind of clear, you're asking for a man to provide for you more than your ex-husband and the children of your father did.
Yes. Or just be able to. I'm really independent, but I want to be able to just sit back and someone, just have me.
Do you want to have more children?
If that was a requirement for them, I would have another one.
Could he have kids already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not no
What are your
five,
deal?
five baby, not five with 5 baby mamas, like the guy in the last. Yeah.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Cheating. Like someone who's like a follower, so like that like doesn't know who they are and kind of just goes with the wind. I want someone who knows who they are and is not afraid to stand up for themselves and me. Um, and someone who can't protect at all. I need someone who's going to hold us down.
Hold
But
us
cheating
down.
is my biggest one.
Say it again.
I said cheating is my biggest one.
Okay. Little double I, he said he paid for me to ask to say this comment. And I want you to respond because maybe you can have a good response. Little double I said she's looking for a payout.
I'm not. I have my master's degree, so I make really good money. Hello. Men are supposed to provide. So if that's something that I can have, I would love it. But like I said, I will always have my own job and pay my own bills. So it's not really a payout. But thank
Here's
you for
what,
saying.
and we're gonna have this and we'll move on. But what they're gonna say, what the cousins are gonna say in the comment site, in the comment section, or people watching. You said men are supposed to provide, and I think a lot of women, we agree to that. But they're gonna say you didn't require that from your ex-husband and your children's dad, so now you want a man to take care of somebody else's kids, and that wasn't the requirement from you.
I mean, that's why he's an ex. So, and I was young. So, and honestly, like while we're just, if we're not married, if we're married, I expect you to treat my kids like your own kids. If we're dating, I don't expect you to take care of my kids.
Okay, girl, you know you hot tonight. They got questions for you. So Chance the Chief, said, Kendra, it never fails. Women will give the worst man their best and then expect the best man to accept her at her worst. No man, regardless of salary, should take bad deals like this.
So you probably are broke. That's why you're saying that, baby. I never said my husband was a bad guy. He's a great father. He just not my person. So if you had the money, men wants to provide. Yeah. So if you don't want to provide, that's you. You're not my man. So yeah. Period. Keep pushing.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. One thing I will say, I love a person that can stand by their shit. Whether we think it's ridiculous or not, one thing I have to respect is you're willing to stand by it. So you can't do nothing but respect that. Let's see if there's a man out there that wants to, join life with you. Let's keep going. Should he look a certain way?
I mean, just not ugly. Like, don't have missing teeth and don't just, like be put together. Hygiene. I don't have a certain type. It's really how you treat me and how you are as a person. Um, but let's not, don't go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a lot of questions, but we're gonna keep going. I'll just screenshot them now. Does the guy make a certain amount of money?
I don't really care how much he makes. I don't like, oh, you need to make $200,000 a year. I really don't care about that. As long as you can provide for yourself and hopefully me, that's really all that matters. If you, yeah. But yeah, no, I don't have like a
Okay, here
yeah.
we go. We got Justin Anthony. He sent money to ask you this question. Justin Anthony said, "What would you give a new husband that you didn't give to your ex?"
That's a good question. I think that I would give more patience, more communication of just saying how I feel about certain things. I think I kept a lot of things in and kind of built more resentment. And so I think I would have just more open communication and more patience and understanding where people are at in life. And just,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. HV Pookie said, "What are you bringing to my life to justify me taking care of you and two kids that aren't mine? Why would you get a master's and not use it?"
I am using it, baby. So let's start there. Wow. My goal is to have my own practice, so I will be someone's boss. Hello. So let's start there. And what I bring to the table, the way I love is really incredible. I bring support. I will make you feel like you can conquer the whole universe. My genuine spirit, my energy. Um, I love on people. I love hard. And I do bring money if needed. So let's not mistake that. So, yeah, I think that my energy and my spirit speaks a lot. And so I just, yeah,
Okay.
anybody lucky to have
Lord of
me.
Leon. Now he said $20 to say this, child. It's not really. It's a question. These are questions. He said,
Okay.
"Hello, Mrs. Kendra. You look great tonight. Not a broke guy here. If a man is supposed to provide, what are women supposed to do? So you said a man is supposed to provide. He wants to know what are women supposed to do in your mindset in return?
Okay. I think women are supposed to be helpers. They're supposed to be the support system to hold you up. The world tears you down, and so women are supposed to be that, where you can come home and be your peace and take care of the house, take care of like cook and things like that, like more domestic. I think the biggest thing is just supportive and being someone's peace.
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let's share something. Period.
Okay, all right. Girl, you must be you're striking a lot of emotions. You look good. You're striking
Thank
a
you.
lot of emotions with people tonight because they all want something to say to you. EJ Uno said, "What does your tattoo say?"
There's a lot of them, so yeah. I have lots of like this one probably right here. It says God is within her; she shall not fail.
Okay. I dodged the trap. Wants to know your single friend. There does she have kids? And is she also single?
Yeah, she has one kid and she is single.
Okay. Um, okay. So that's your answer. I dodged the trap. I paraphrased it a little bit, but basically he was asking about your friend. He wanted to know if she had kids and she was also single. When was your last relationship, Queen?
My marriage.
Your
So
marriage.
we were
And that was
separated for
five
a
months ago,
year.
right?
Officially 5 months ago, yeah. But we were
Okay.
separated for a year.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask, what are three flaws? Oh, excuse me. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably like a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Three flaws you have to work on when it comes to a relationship.
Three flaws. I would say, like I said, my communication, that's what I'm currently working on. Um, just having, like I said before, like just having more patience. Sometimes I get anxious and I need something like, okay, it needs to happen right now, but just being able to just let things happen naturally. And three, dang, I'm trying to think. And three, the third one, my stubbornness. Yes, I can be stubborn.
Okay. Okay. I die. If I have it, I will read it correctly. All right. What the exact statement from I Dodge the Trap was this? I hope your single friend there helps you with the kids. She wants you single because she's single and misery loves company. That's what it exactly said. I just paraphrased it.
Okay. Well, it's just so funny how people can say stuff, and maybe you're miserable, so you want other people to be miserable, but people love on people. So everyone isn't miserable, want people to be miserable. Hello. My
Okay.
friend, I don't need help with my kids. Their father is very active, and we was out. Yeah.
Speaking of that, this is another little L double I said, why didn't you wait for your husband to step up his game? Y'all had young children. Y'all have young. Y'all were young and you had children and you had an oath and you had a room to grow. So he's saying, why couldn't you stick it out with your husband to help him grow since you guys were young and you guys have a 2 and a 3-year-old?
So I think I stayed longer than I should have. I think that you can see potential in people and see the best in people, but if they don't and they don't want to be that, you shouldn't marry potential. And I did. So I
Okay.
think that, yeah, that's like my biggest lesson from this is marry who the person is right now.
Who filed for divorce? You or him? You did. Okay. Now I asked you your three flaws.
Yeah, you did.
And you answered. Okay. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Kind of like the question the guy said, like my support is really out of this world. I will make you feel like you are the king of the universe. I will make you feel like you can accomplish anything. Um, I'm gonna just be your peace and be that soft spot you can land when the world is tearing you down. Um, and yeah, I'm just gonna try my best to make you happy. I'm very caring, very loving. I want the best for people, and so I see the best in people. Um, and so yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to get married again?
Yes.
What qualities you feel as though make you a wife?
The qualities make me wife. I think it's the same thing I just said, honestly. Yeah, just being that peace, being that place you can land and not have to be this, not have to have your guard up like you do in the world, especially for Black men.
Okay. We got a few more questions. I'll let you answer. Shay says, you sound very entitled to a man's money. You need to humble yourself with grace, humility, and tone it down a bit and do some self-reflection.
Shay, thank you for your feedback, but I think you should look in the mirror and just see what you need to work on with yourself.
Y'all can listen. Y'all paying to say something, Queen, but y'all, she got a response for all of it. She got a response for all of it. Woo, child.
It is classy.
It is pretty okay. L double I, child. L double I just got a lot of things to say. He said,
The
both
third
you
time.
said, okay, both you said you can bring out the best in people from what you said earlier. You're supposed to be encouraging, like you said, but it's the opposite. You said you didn't say much and kept things in. So I think what he's saying is you're saying one of your positive traits is you can encourage a person, you're supportive, but when it came to your husband and your marriage, he's insinuating you didn't do that.
So me communicating my needs is different than uplifting someone else. So me encouraging someone else and me saying what I need is two different things. So I can encourage you and try to make you your best and not say what I'm feeling inside for my own personal like feelings. So it's two different things. So let's get what we're trying to say.
Okay, HV Pookie said, if your support is so good, it's kind of like in Lou, I think the last question. If your support is so good, why did your ex-husband not conquer the world? How would you support, how would you support a new man? How would your support for a new man be different?
The difference is I would find someone who wants to conquer the world. That's the difference. I can put you on the pedestal, I can put you on the moon, but if you don't feel like you deserve that, you're not gonna I can't make you be something you don't want to be.
Okay.
And so it's getting someone who wants that.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, we're gonna end with the questions there, child. Like they had you to the fire. Did you have a requirement, money requirement?
No.
No, you didn't have one. Should the guy be in Vegas?
It's not a requirement. I would like that, but yeah, it's not a requirement.
Okay, it's not a requirement. And what's the age range you would date?
27 to about 36.
27 to 36. All right, the time has come. How can the guy that's interested reach out to you?
Via my Instagram. Yeah, I don't have really anything else. My Instagram name is chocolate_goddess,
How many yes?
and it's 6 S's.
It's 6 S's. Do you
Yeah.
want to respond to one more question? I'll let you decide.
Yeah.
Okay. She's
Yeah.
game. Chance the Chief sent $10 to say, when you
Okay.
point out the hypocrisy of women, they go to the you're broke, but that wasn't an issue when the broke one was your ex-husband.
So I never mentioned the word broke, baby. So let's
No,
start
you
there.
did. You did. I think when a person said earlier, you said you're probably broke. That's
Oh
they
yeah,
needed
I
a
did say that.
provider.
I
So,
said
yeah.
he was broke, nigga. I sure did say that. So what was, so what was the my correction? See, I can admit when I'm wrong. So what was the question?
So the question was, when you point out the hypocrisy of women, they go to the you're broke, but that wasn't an issue when the broke one was your ex-husband.
No, because I didn't marry for money. That's what people don't understand. I'm not a gold digger. If I was, I'll be living on cloud nine right now, rich off of a divorce. So I don't marry for money. I'm just saying I want someone to provide for me. That's like not like, oh, provide Louis and Gucci, but provide as in paying the bills and making sure I'm good.
Okay. Listen, we heard you loud and clear. I'm gonna stop with the questions. Thank you for being a good sport. But I mean, I feel like y'all had a lot of questions for her, and she was game enough to respond to a lot of the things. I said this to you before the question started. That's gonna be the number one thing that the men are gonna say is you have a higher expectation for a new man than you had for your children's father and your ex-husband. So
You're
that's
supposed to
gonna
grow.
be, say it
You're
again.
sup- I said you're supposed to grow. I was 21 and now I'm 27. So if I had the same expectation at 21, that would be a red flag.
Yeah.
So I'm growing and I'm learning.
Fair enough. But what you're asking for is a man to accept you and your two children, young children, 2 and 3, as their own and provide for them in a way that the man that created them didn't. So obviously, if a man can provide, he makes a certain amount of money, right? So if he makes a certain amount of money, he has to really, really, really love you to sign up for this deal. Or if not, if he makes 200K, he can, potentially choose a girl who doesn't have any children and start his own family. So it's not impossible. Women with children get married every day. But I think this is where the pushback is coming from. And this is what I hear all the time. As you can see, people were paying to say this. This is how men feel. Men just feel like they don't like when women that have children expect them to do better than their child's father. So that's all.
Yeah, you got to learn, you got to grow, and you got to do better than the next. Or you might as well stay where you were.
And there you have it.
And I don't like, sorry, one more thing. I don't need 100 men to agree with what I'm saying. I'm only looking for one. And so that one is out there. There's men who want to provide and love providing, and it makes them happy. So if that's not you, that's not you, boo boo. So, keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing. All right, let's do it. What was the age range you would date again, Queen?
27 to 36.
27 to 36. All right, Queen Vegas works in foster care, 27, mom of 2 kids by her ex-husband. She got divorced 5 months ago. Again, how can the guy reach out to you, honey?
My Instagram, chocolate_goddess.
6X.
Spell it out for the people.
He said 6S.
No, I said spell it out for the people.
So for people, so CHOCOLATE_GODDESSSSSS.
See, I'm happy I had you spell it because it wasn't spelled goddess. You have more S's, correct?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I will say this. Whether anyone agrees with your request or not, I do respect you standing strong, child. You stood strong and they was coming. So I can't do nothing but respect that.
Thank you.
And let's just see if God grants you your wishes. Let's see how it works.
For sure.
All right, bye, baby girl.
Bye, guys.
Let me say this. I just saw a question and someone said, Kendra, why do you always have a problem when someone else wants to elevate? Honey, and a woman probably said that. I almost called you the B word, but I'm working on my swearing, child. So I won't call you a bitch, but I'll call you a hoe. Ho, are you watching this show? Did you watch all the men pay to say that? So y'all realize that all I'm saying to you, I am like the person in the middle telling you what these men say. So you're not looking for me. I don't got a penis, okay? So it ain't about me, but I know the data. And you saw for yourself men paying to say the things I knew that they were gonna say. So what y'all need to do is get out your goddamn feelings. Oh, excuse me, Laura, I didn't mean to use your name again. I take that back. Get out your feelings and stop trying to deflect on me when you are witnessing for yourself what the men are saying to you. No one is mad about anybody elevating. That's what life is about. But at the end of the day, I don't want to talk about sell, but when you're a woman and you say you want a provider, you essentially are saying you want somebody that got money to take you on. And this is how some of the men feel. And I don't know why you asking me, why am I getting mad? Why don't you, all the men just said what they had to say, girl. So get out of the mirror and talk to yourself about your elevation. I don't got time for this shit.